When you didn't like me.
2010.
That 2010.
Who comes in year 7 with agendas that I don't like? You're crazy.
I remember because we in an exam hall and he just being weird.
He tells his story every time, but I don't remember.
He
But
just kept kicking me and I was like, bro, I ain't got the answer.
good afternoon, good morning, good evening. Thank you for tuning in. The Kasi Podcast once again. Episode 27. We come in quick and fast with it. We got 2 new special guests. Very good friends. One of them is a returning guest. Vinci in the cut. What's happening, Vinci? Good?
What are you telling me?
You were saying last time as well, you said 2020.
Like 2 years ago.
2020. That was like a second episode.
It's been that long.
That was our second episode.
Yeah, I was a different guy back then.
That was, literally the start, the birth of this. So.
That was the second episode, but was back in Wimbledon. And next to him, another good friend.
Z Money, bust down Z, whatever you want to call it.
What's good, brother?
Everything good, man.
So, to provide context, like anyone who doesn't know, all the 3 of us go way back.
Yes.
Sure.
Way back till year 7.
Hundo, me and Usher.
When you didn't like me.
2010.
That's 2010.
Who comes in year 7 with agendas that I don't like? You're crazy.
I remember because we in an exam hall and he just being weird.
He tells his story every time, but I don't remember.
He
But
just kept kicking me and I was like, bro, I ain't got the answers.
Kicking you physically.
Yeah.
What?
So basically I'm writing the paper and I just remember you got these green socks on, these football socks. And you just kept kicking me.
Thamesmead Town. So.
Yeah. I turn around, I'm
Valley
like,
Park Rangers, I think.
Oh, so
Big Valley Park Rangers.
same strip, innit?
Yeah.
so I turn around, I'm like, what are you doing? He's just like, just bullying.
Nah, that was a long time ago though, so we go back.
well,
but how are you, man? You man good?
I'm all costy, man. Living and surviving, maintaining.
Yes, past few years has been wild considering everything that we do.
Yes.
Used to be both being predominantly artists. How does that, for the past couple of years, make that hard?
Well, I mean, it depends on your drive, to be honest, because most people took like the break as a chance to. It's almost like an audition, to what do you really need? What do you really want? What do you really want to go for type thing? And when you're stuck in a closed and claustrophobic environment, it's only you and yourself, and times brought to us that you have to be within yourself to actually pursue where you want to go, you know what I mean? So it's just traumatic for some and traumatic for all of us.
Mm-hmm.
Some... well, you know what I've been through. Like, I've people lost through COVID, and I guess not just me. So everyone has to just have that strong mindset in what they want to do. So I just push it on. What's your drive? What drives you, man?
For me, it's like it's COVID, like lockdown, that whole period. It was a blessing because I just like practiced like singing, melody, rapping. Like I just kept it going. Like it helped me. Like
what has he said, using that time to work?
Yeah, I was working on my craft a lot. Like the guy who, like the music I was making 2 years ago from today, it's just a massive difference. Like I'm not like completely different. And that's what I was doing, man. I was in there just practicing. Even when I'm at work, like when I got break, I'm still practicing.
Yeah. So to give people an idea, let's get bullet points, the ideas of the journey of how we got here together with you newly releasing your first EP.
Yeah, Players
Playlist.
I remember the day like it was yesterday. I opened the GCSE results and I remember Zion called me.
I remember that call vividly. That was like, hey Z, we were literally all in the same maths class, bro. Remember, who was it? Miss Williams.
Yeah.
That class was hilarious. No one was not looking like they were passing. No flying colours, nothing. And then I remember a call from Lee. He was like, oh, Z, how's your results? Did you pass maths? The first question on anyone's mind is, do you pass maths and English? Science is but maths and English. You know, I was like,
I think I'm better to tell the story because bro, I opened it, and then for some reason Massimi was next to me and Like I opened it, yeah, and
For some reason, Simi was next to
Mussimi
me.
was next to me, yeah, and then like
Someone else.
I looked at everything, yeah. I see B's, C's, B's, C. Okay, cool. And then all I cared about was maths. Just see D there. Like, I'm like, I remember my whole world dropping, yeah. And then like I call Zion like call Z like 10 minutes later, yeah. And then like he's laughing. He's like
after I saw my results, I was just everything was so funny.
The weight was lifted off his shoulders.
Yeah, bro. I was like, I'll let him finish the story, and you move on to me.
Yeah.
So he's laughing. He's like, "You're on your face." This is back when, you know, and
He said
that was the lingo back then.
He said that as well, man.
He's like, "You're on your face still. How you fell? You failure." You know, I see talking. He got that like aggression. So yeah, after that, yeah, I remember I got home. My mum was just like just grilling, man. And then like, I was like, something's got to give. Like I've got to respond. Like I've got to, come on, Lee. Like something got to change. And then yeah, I started writing raps.
But that wasn't the first time you got into music. Music was always something that was a part of you.
Because like obviously, like my dad, yeah, like he's a banger, innit? Like he's like a 90s hip hop reggae head.
Yeah.
Blues, like he likes everything. So my music, my house is just musical.
Yeah.
And he was an artist before as well.
No way.
So like it's something that was just always gonna be passed down. So it was always something that I was in the closet about, because like, you know, like he would show me like Illmatic and then like tell me how crazy the album was, and then show me like, I don't know, like Ready to Die or like Kano stuff. Like he like UK, he showed me bare music like Bob Marley and all of this, like MJ, and then like
So school, you think, nah, you know what, this music thing is something I'm gonna look at.
Yeah.
Started working on writing raps, etc.
Yeah, and I was terrible as well. Now I'm like top 5 in this country. I don't care. But the beginning, I was terrible, bro. Like I was.
Everyone has to start off like that.
Every bar was
not terrible. Everyone has
every bar.
Gee, I still know guys like that now, man.
That's the whole scene. I'm sorry. Scene love them football bars, but like yeah, every bar was about something a bungalow hall.
I'm on the back like
bungalow hall. For the back like trend.
Yeah.
So going through college, still doing this music thing.
Yeah. Oh, college. Yeah. So obviously, because I didn't do well, I had to go to like the worst college in London. Shears. Just even to this day, I'm still ashamed, because I remember Z was just like, hey, "Yo, that college for Downies still."
It's like I wouldn't say like a big ace group, but it's like a big, where it's like, let me find myself again type school, where it's like, that's what it is. Which is
okay at that age, man. At 15, 16, 17.
Most people are still lost and trying to find their souls now.
Yeah, but like we were at 16, 17 at the time, so Z wasn't this understanding.
Of course,
he was like,
kids.
"You're down still." So I was like, "Oh fuck." And then I met this guy called Sharif, and then I was freestyling, and then someone was recording it, and then he just heard my one out of everyone. So he was like, "Yeah, you're the hardest here." And we started making music and that, but then like, you know, like it just got complicated because just money and management.
Yeah, girls. I think I remember the guy you're talking about. Girls.
Probably. And like, yeah.
Go on.
Yeah. So like, that's when like that's when my confidence grew, because he was like, yo, like this is around the same time when Dave's Black Box came out, and he was like, come on, man, like, Dave's doing his thing. You can rap just like you're just as good in it. This is what he was telling me. And he's like, you got the bars. Like you can do this thing. And then it just kind of fell out. And then
leaving college, and that's like you're in the real world now.
Yeah.
After college, there's no education you've got to be in. There's nothing like that. And you've got to figure out this balance of, what do I do? Do I go uni? Do I work?
I started working. I never wanted to go to uni. I never wanted to go to college. I never wanted to be in school. I didn't like being told what to do. Even though in the real world, you still got to have that. But like school was just dead for me. So then like I started working, and then again, just writing, just, you know, mastering my craft and like taking it serious. And then,
but it was never something you stopped.
Never. Even though when everyone was telling me like, "Oh, Leo, like keep saying you're gonna do," I was just like, "Yeah, I'm coming." Yeah. Because I'm very like, I'm very, I don't know, I'm a perfectionist, man. Like I need the shit to sound good, man. Like, and now you got this body of work, you can hear it, man.
Yeah.
So,
and over the years, you finally, because we've after school, one of the guys I spoke to the most after school that I grew the closest with after school. And so I'm one of the people who had these conversations with you for a while about music and about what you had planned and where you want to take it.
Yeah.
And I'm one of the guys that had been telling you for a while, like, hurry up and like do something, release something. So even
over it.
nah. But even the EP release, the players playlist, like that's a long time coming for me. That's a long time coming for me, someone who's heard your music for a while. From when you first started properly writing the songs after school. I mean, after like you left school, started writing, hearing you back then, hearing songs you did back then.
It's like your first major release.
So even for me, like this is a long time coming for me, like, and that's me being right next to you. So I'm here for it. Z, after school, how was your journey? Like briefly going through school, college, how you got here.
He was meant to be in the Premier League right now.
You think?
Yes. I always tell him, you should have been, fuck Wan-Bissaka, bro. You should have been the right back for you.
Should have, could have. But in football, you just need links. It's not even just about talent nowadays, man, because there's a bunch of bare ballers that are just so talented, so sick. They even been at clubs and still ain't even been in a situation to play a professional contract level. So, but man, I would say it's been an all right journey. I'll say up and down, bare waves. Because at the beginning, well, I was fine with my GCSE grades, so I was just smiling. I had to just smile. I was like, all them 6 years, or is it 5 years that I'm in school for? It's like, right, I actually paid off with me breezing by.
Yeah.
Like literally, do you remember what happened at the end when I got my results? Like,
you got a scrap. Turn it to AJ.
Bro, I was just thinking, raw, life's so funny. I did have my ups and downs with little beefs there and there, but that's just like school muck around. But to have a beef right after opening my results, where it's
you
like,
fuck him up as well,
bro. I just done my. It was so funny. I felt exhilarated.
Say his name. You're a pussy.
Nah, man, no name. There's no pussy was a pussy. They have to know that in their heart. But
there was a point, because I don't think your journey into music was like as quick and as swift as how he started sort of straight after school.
No, because there was
so at what point was it that you were like, you know what?
Let's just say take you through the roller coaster. They offered me a position in a school to learn the grades I passed with. I think it was especially English. They wanted to push me more for English.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, well, I just really have to find myself. And I still knew football was at my heart. So I was just, that situation happened. I just left school. I was like, cool, let me find the like vital decision that I need to make. Am I going college or am I pursuing something? And then I think one of my boys, he was signed for Wickham. So he literally caught a pro contract, or was it? Yeah, a pro contract at a right time, vital time. One of my main guys is leaving, like he's gonna have an opportunity to become, well, he is a footballer.
Yeah.
So he can, now there's an opportunity for him to be on TV and make something for himself. And fair play to him for getting in that situation. But I was like, I need to really find my motivation. So that's when I first met Plams, because he had a leaving party to say like, yeah, he's going off to Wickham. He had to live. And then Plams must have spoke to me. He said, yeah, I'm going football college, man. I'm going Dartford. I was like, oh, okay, Dartford, decent level of football. So I was like, yeah, I get to do something that I love and keep my parents' mouth shut by going to education. You know what I mean? So I was like, why not? So it literally stemmed from there. So I got all into that situation, but to skip forward, obviously didn't end up getting anything at Dartford. So it was just through the experience. I still had to find my groove type thing. But during this period whilst I was at Dartford, over the course of 2 years, T ended up coming back because football weren't going his way as well, innit? So he ended up coming back. And then he was literally on his sofa banging P4. He was just living the life. He was thinking, F everything else. He just, obviously a situation happened, whatever, didn't go right.
Yeah, it gets like that.
Then it was just me and him, and then Plams was back. So he was back in the area. So we were great that we had our friend back. But it was like, fam, us, man, we're motivational, innit? No one likes to feel like a bum. And at that point in time, like, we were thinking, yeah, we are bums. But really and truly, you still find people finding themselves now.
Figure it out.
Yeah, so we started going to a studio. There was a youth center in Woolwich. And there was a studio. It was kind of like a youth
the YMCA.
Like a YMCA type thing. You know, Charlton, they set up these conventions and little places to keep the youth from the streets. You know what I mean? To, like a leeway to make something of themselves and just stay out of gangs and stuff like that. So there was a studio there. So that was one of the blessed things about having that sort of community around the area. And it just shows that it does mean something, because people can feel that joy. When you find that sense of joy and what makes you joyful, you're going to pursue in that in the best ways. Like the best word for it is rapture, which is like to enjoy something just in form of like pleasure and at its fullest. So I found that on the mic, and
did you guys go to the studio with the intentions of rapping and to write?
We just heard through the grapevine there's a studio there, and linked. We were a sociable group, like me, A, B, T, like we were out there, like just doing our thing and going to this house motives. And whilst everyone's out of school, it's like everyone wants to know what everyone's doing, and we're still socializing. It was like the house party era. We was like, not the end of house party era, but the pinnacle of house party era. Was like, so we used to go to a few of them, and then cool, you must have come across a guy that said, yeah, there's a studio there, let's start recording. And prior to this, I've always had a passion for music, but football always bettered that, because no one's going to say, you don't want to be that kid that's like, yeah, I want to become a rapper, mom. Once you say that, they say, like,
me, I ain't gonna lie. I say, mom, I want to do it like Biggie. She's like, God, I want to say,
what? Yeah, it's crazy. So
she doesn't even talk like that.
It's in a studio, and prior to this, like, I had the feeling of music. Music's always been my groove. I think that's why I link up with you quite a lot, and Dio, Dami, like all people that were linked in with music. Because music, like, I think you always say, show me your playlist and I can tell you who you are. Yeah, like it defines a person, you know what I mean? Like, because you're listening to visually music videos and listening through your ears. So it's like sonic, your sonic healing, what drives you, you know what I mean? What you putting out there, and what are you hearing that's like making your mark on the world. So, and I've always been a fan of, I can't say someone's music shit. That's their version of this is sonically good. Someone can go from listen to Drake, and then I can ask someone else, hey, listen to BTS. Like a whole
different thing,
level of music,
and they love
a whole other language. So it's like I can't say their music shit just because I don't listen
Korean,
to BTS.
the Japanese thing.
Like,
man. And
K-pop and that.
That's why music's so powerful, and I was drawn to it from young. So it's like it's always been in me, but I didn't know it'd be like my actual craft now. And just coming here today, it's like I've realized music is so powerful. One of the only things that keep people going in this life. So without music, what would life be? You know what I mean? And I find it very beautiful, because you can still see music through someone being deaf, you know what I mean? That's why I say visuals of music videos and sonically listening, and it's like they can paint your own image, because people like people. There's different, like, let's say, characters in music. You can like this guy, like you can like either Biggie, you can like Pac, but you both know that they're one of the greats, you know what I mean? So yeah, we just ended up hitting the mic, me and T, and collectively French Blue, that's the group, like at least 5. I can name the guys now. It was like Keenan, S Double, some guy called Sean. He ended up going Woolwich Poly sixth form. His name's Sean. Me, Frost, so T, and originally AB was in it as well, innit? So it was like a group collective. It was like, yeah, let's do our own thing. Let's drive together. And I saw it more as that rather than a gang.
Yeah.
It's not a gang. It's like more of a force, a wave type thing. So at the end of everything, it all ended up coming down to like, yo, yeah, every man got their stuff going on. So it come down to me and T, and we was like, yeah, let's push this music thing, man.
And to make it clear, you are in your group with T, which your project is due.
Yes, it is. This project has been a long awaited. That's why I said it's gonna go so hard, because we didn't want to rush it, and it's just gonna come from a place where it's like, this is gonna be our major release. You know what I mean? We dropped singles there and there, and the singles have done well. So like everyone's like, well, you got on our projects, you know. So I'm now feeling like Leo of like, what's awaiting is gonna be something brilliant. So that's how it stemmed from, man, really. And we got the name French Blue through flipping buying Jordans.
Yeah,
must have bought Jordans or trying to buy Jordans because we're into our fashion, our drip. And then there was a name called French Blue Jordans, and it was like, rah, let's use this. Funny thing, we weren't even doing music by then. He was like, let's use this for something, because I was gonna start something, like whatever. I was like, let's use it for something. Then magically it came to French Blue, and it's probably the best way to solidify or sponsor my sound, I should say.
But yeah, you've been on
Lee Skis,
his project, A Player's Playlist. So there was a period where you was working on this. Like, what was that period like? And how the hell did like you get in touch with Z, and you actually, what was the conversation like to actually get him on a project?
Funny thing, me and him started beefing after we left. Like, you were even there, I think. Like, but that's why this podcast is just so.
You don't tell
so
me.
Beautiful. Life's so beautiful, bro. It's like he was so there. Beautiful. I guess you can go. It's chatting to you, innit?
Fuck all of that, man. The project, that's the past, man. Okay, so the idea for the name, it came like, I can't remember, but like came a while ago. And then I remember saying it to you. And then it was around the time I was at my old job, and I made the outro for it. Yeah, I made Cheat I made like a year ago, and then I made the outro, Players Pain. And then like, I don't know, I just entered this new realm of like, I kind of understood who I am, because like, I think I was just going through like not an identity crisis. Actually, no, fuck it. Yeah, probably an identity crisis. Like,
it's also like finding your soul.
Because like, I think I was looking at the game, and sometimes you get so like, I listen so much Kanye West, I can't say self-conscious without saying so self-conscious. But yeah, you get self-conscious. Like, you just be like, you know, because you look at the image, and then you see like Tion Wayne. Like, you see what he's all about, and then Fredo and whatever, and then you're like, okay, I'm not like these guys. Like, you know, like I'm just different. Like, I'm just different to these guys. Like, I'm someone that's more like, I feel like I'm very introspective. Like, I talk about like my mental state, and like I think I'm just more vulnerable and more open. So like, I used to look at all these guys, and I couldn't really fit in. Like, I couldn't see who's like me. Yeah. So it was like an example of, okay, he's done it, so he's gone that far. But anyway, with all that being said, I think there was just a confidence that was just growing. Like, I just started to feel in my bag. Like, I just started to feel like this music thing it was just coming full circle, because I was just practicing. And then I realized that at one point I was in the bathroom like singing. I was like, I'm really fucking good at this shit. Like, honestly, like, fuck everyone, I'm fucking good at this shit. And then started making the songs. Then like, yeah, like it just all clicked. And then I realized that the kind of guy I am, because I had a conversation with Nemi, and Nemi was like to me.
Nemi's a friend.
Yeah, Nemi is like a mentor to us. I'll say to both of us probably.
He's been in the game like fully, not
time.
Like dabbling in that, because he's obviously likes dancing. He's in that like culture, music,
creative art. Yeah.
He's a creator like me, like Z is. So then Nemi was like, you got a slick tongue. That's your thing. Like, you've always had this, like, you've always got this way of speaking, And like, I kind of registered that, and I was just like, it's true. And I just used it to my advantage. And I decided to just use that, and plus just be me on all my songs. Like, anyone that knows me personally, they always tell me, like, when I hear you rap, like, you really rap about you. And that's like a style that, like, you know, I've developed over the years, that, like, thanks to people like Drake, thanks to people like Cole, and like even Ye, when I go back and I listen to it, like, that's just something that I've just developed. And then like, the last 6 months is kind of where this whole playlist inspiration came from. And then I just started doing my shit and talking my shit.
I said to someone the other day, an artist will talk about music, and they released something, and it was like, I love that. It was an amazing like piece of work, and I was just talking to him about it, and I was saying, you're basically saying I appreciate, and I was saying like art and truth has to go hand in hand, I believe, no matter what that is in art, whether you're a painter, you're an artist, you're an artist, you're a dancer, whatever sort of art part it is, it's got to go hand in hand with truth. And what we learn as humans is when that art goes hand in hand with that truth, we tend to find that, you know, our truths are the same as some other people's truths. So the music you're writing, and you're writing about your truth and the things you're going through, other people listen to it are going to find, oh, like, crap, that I resonate with that. I believe that, because that's something that I resonate with, that I went through. When you just mentioned the artists, you mentioned Drake, Cole, Kanye, whatever, back in the day, you probably heard some stuff they said, and you was like, I know what he means. I know what he feels.
I'm so self-conscious.
And that's what I'm saying. So that it's just them writing their truth. They're not trying to cater to anyone, but it goes hand in hand.
Yeah, that's why music is such an art, because, as I said, someone can paint the image for themselves. It's not one. There's some songs where it's strictly that, but everyone vibes to it in their own way, innit? We all know it's hard to define a hit. There's no song that's a hit. It's just the most popular song that's popping at that right moment. That's what class as a hit. But everyone in general takes in music how they want to take it. People listen to country. I still listen to classic R&B. Like, I listen to the unce music, them type of vibes. Like,
house and that.
Each situation and each vibe.
House on the way here. I ain't gonna
each situation and each vibe just defines someone's mood. So that's what's like a special thing about it as well, man.
So you got the name of playlists. You've got the artwork.
Oh, so it came from, I watched a YouTube video and it said, listen to your music and then figure out, like, it came from that, by the way, if you just wanted to know.
A player's playlist.
Yeah, I had to listen to my own songs. Yeah, some good YouTuber. Yeah.
What was the process of, like, actually figure out what songs are going to be on it? What kind of songs you want to be released on it? How you got Z on a couple of the tracks?
Okay, so basically it's called playlists, like, and I feel like obviously everyone got a playlist, and everyone's genre is like all mixed. Like, you may have some, like, I remember in the last podcast, like, the guy was talking about how, like, he left his phone on and he fell asleep, and then, like, the madness.
Yeah.
My phone's like, it's probably even worse. Like, I got everything. So I didn't want to go that extreme, because, you know, I want to keep it what I like to listen to. So I went with trap, rap, R&B, and like a melodic kind of vibe. I didn't want to just be strictly one. Yeah, because
at the beginning, yours was like, you went more of like a nines vibe, innit? That was like your tone of music.
Yeah. When I was like, I was like 16, 17, 18. Yeah, I used to rap on that kind of wave. But then for this EP, like, I just wanted to show the people and any labels that are out there,
the
like,
versatility.
Like, this is Leonardo, and like, he can fucking do it all, bruv. Like, he can do the trap shit. He can do the melodic thing. Like, Emotions and Splash Brothers, they're like two complete different songs. Like, one is like on a 80s synth pop type beat, and then one is like a trap, like a Future kind of beat. And I'm just showing like my skill set. Like, I can do it all. Like, I'm not a rapper, like, I'm not some nigga, bruv. Like, man's an artist, you get it? Like, yeah. And then with Z, man, like,
linked up on what? Cheat and Gangster.
Yeah, because
both controversial.
Because I feel like Mr. Controversial. Like, I feel like with Z, like, let's have it right. Like, I'm not the most street. Like I'm not like I ain't gonna
The
say
street in
you-
your
I
own
ain't gonna say
way.
you are, but like Z is in these streets way more than I am. Like I'm just a creator. You know, Z's about. So he's got that experience. He's really in there. And I'm like looking out and then seeing him and I'm like, cool. And I never wanted to be that rapper that's like my friend this, my friend that. I'm rapping about me. So then what I like to do, I like to collaborate with people that are in that life. So then like when we come together, it's like two different perspectives, innit? Similar to like how Future and Drake link up. That's how it is for me. So then like I brought Z on and like Z just come with that like arrogance and just come with that like volume, man. Like, you know, I'm more on like the slick shit and Z just come on that like, you know what I'm saying? Like when Z be rapping, he be like he's punching. So
I'm in the bag. I told you, anytime I put my headphones on in that booth, I'm going to space, bro.
and we like, and cause it's not even forced. Like we're
bounce off of each other. That's how music. I think that's why I had loads of people like working with me as well. Is because I don't come and like try and fuck up their track. Like some people come with their agendas. Like I've got to stand out on this track.
Yeah.
I make music to make music and put my energy and waves and different type of vibes with that person, and we just both bounce off of each other. That's why. If there was even a job I had to pick, I'll go into songwriting a lot because it's a way to just get your point across, but still paint a picture with the person that you're doing. That's why it's kind of an artistry. It's not just music. It's not just it's an art, and there's an art with everything that you do that you enjoy.
That's it. What I was saying was
Cheat and Gangster.
That's it.
Getting in with him and him just bringing
because
that
I shout Z. And then I was like, look, come my crib, we'll write. And then Z brought like these like, I don't know what you call it.
How did you even start writing?
K cider.
That's the real Af man's drink. If you wanna get waved on a beer and you ask the Af man, fam, the Af man will go and grab you
like
K cider.
K black. Like the whole bottle.
They used to call it Special K. They just know it gets you on a wave,
some
bro.
black can, it was huge. And then like I drank it, just when we made Gangster, and then I was just like, yo, let's go. Like I was ready. I was like,
I'm ready to push P. I'm ready.
Yeah. And then like we just bounced off each other. Like I remember I wrote my verse first, and then like we just exchanging flows, bouncing off each other.
Yeah, because some people hate when someone says, take that out of your verse, man, because it's like what the truth has been written down and they're saying, nah, man, that's whack. I don't take it as that, even though if it was, because I know I'll say gifted at songwriting. I don't mind people saying, I'll take that bit out. It just probably didn't match that or match that vibe. But obviously it's like Tetris. You need to put the things in the right places with music as well to gain a proper vibe. So yeah, we'll just bounce back, just having a vibe. And then before you know it, what did we make first? Cheat.
Yeah, we made
Cheat first.
That was funny because like I was in the studio at Nemi's, and then I made Cheat, and then Nemi was like, "Yo, this is already wavy as it is," and then I was just like, "Nah, you just saying that because you want to go home, like you want to go sleep."
Even me, Frost, and anyone that goes to Nemi, and there's a guy called Rich 552 will push them to their limits, bro.
Yeah.
Because they even went poly as well. Funny enough, them two producers now, they can produce, but they went poly as well. So poly gives some mad people, bro, creative. It's because the mindset is like, there's no girls around.
Yeah.
Fam, like, man, them, what we on? You know what I mean? It's a school full of gorillas. The Wild West, you know what I mean?
Concrete jungle.
Yeah, whoever fails is failing and will laugh at you but pick you up at the same time because, fam, it's a man's world, but you still have to rule your own roost, you know what I mean? But yeah, we pushed them to their limits in the booth because they're obviously in that creative mindset as well, and they'll give you constructive criticism about your music. So yeah, they helped towards getting these two tracks out. And they said, this one's hard. Especially, I think that ripped off the most was Gangster. Gangster is the one that me personally as well, and I know that people are feeling more. Cheat is so controversial, bro. I played it the other day. I was like, cheat to my girl, to my squeeze, and she was like, what did she say? She was like, cheat. I'm not listening to that. She was like, what the hell is this? And I know Lee's been going through situations where girls have picked him up saying, oh, I've heard your players playlist, man. I know what you're about now. I'm just like, music really defines a person.
It's funny because
I did not want that to be said on the poddy.
It's funny.
Not meaning that, man's out here being a dog. And
No. It's funny.
It's just like, go on.
It's funny because
you can clean this up.
It's funny because people who would come across to you like that and say things like that, like, oh, I know what you're about, because of maybe that song Cheat or the name of the EP a player's playlist, clearly aren't listening to music the way the EP was intended to be heard. Because you can't take Cheat in one hand and then not hear the intro, not hear the outro, and take the other side.
It's all about vulnerability.
So they're not trying to understand the way you're viewing the term a player's playlist, a player. They're still taking it with how they want to take it, and which is how they want to take it with Cheat.
Life as well. It's not just cheating about relationships. It's just about cheating in general. Like, everyone has a cheat code. Take it as a good thing, not a thing of like.
For me, like, I'm gonna be real. Like, I stepped in the booth. I was just on a morale thing. Like, I was just on my bag. Like, I was just like, I said, I ain't sorry if I cheat. I was just in that bag. Like, I don't know. I was just feeling myself.
That cocky flow.
Yeah, man. That's just me sometimes, isn't it?
So, bro, like, people need to. I've told you already, because that's something I've been waiting for a while, and I was very happy about your first EP. It was exactly how I imagined it to come out. The best case scenario.
Tell everyone this EP is cold, bro. Like, I don't listen to, people put out projects and that, and it's like, it's what it's in tune and what's going on.
Yeah.
I can distinctively like define whether someone's catching a wave or someone's put their bare soul into a music and into a track.
It is, man. A player's playlist, seven tracks. People just go check that out. The information will be there. What else are the plans, bro? You're not gonna disappear for another year. You're gonna come back with something else. Cause now you fed the streets, bro. Everybody's like everybody's here now. So
you can't go back.
You can't.
You win this
disappear.
now.
So what's next? What
my plan is to take over the game, man. Like, I wanna make a player's playlist a series. I want to play a playlist 2 to come out. I want to drop it in the summer. I want to play a playlist 3 to come out, and then I want my own EP my own album to also come out. But yeah, man, I'm just hungry as ever. Like, that's what I'm all about. Like, I'm just hungry. I'm striving. Like, all the games and the gimmicks and the ski masks and the gloves and whatever. But like, bottom line, me, Leo, like right now, like, I'm just hungry for greatness. Like, that's all I care about. That's what I think about. So yeah, like, I'm gonna come harder, and like, I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna, like, I don't know how other way to put it, but yeah, like, I'm just going straight to the top. Like, I don't care. Like, yeah, man, that's just what I'm about.
And Z, French Blue, we can expect something there.
Yeah, man. I told you, I keep gussing it up, so better make sure it's on up to par to the pioneers and all the lovers of music. But I'm planning to. It's gonna come real soon, man. Definitely this year. It's just me and T, because it's a group thing. You have to go back and forth. Because if it was me, I would have released it already. Coming up to release. But that's that work of partnership. We have to just go hand in hand.
Work together.
Yeah, so this is going to come out real soon. And I'm going to release an EP for myself as well. Because I think it would just be a shame for me to not put my own personal body of work. And same for Frost as well.
Yeah.
He's got like personal bodies of work that he has out there already as well. So we're first going to tap into that French Blue bag. The EP is going to be called Tell the World, innit? So it's a good name to live up to. Tell the world of obviously what's going on now. And it's like, for the waiting of everyone awaiting this EP, it's like, now you're ready to spit this pain, you know what I mean? And there's gonna be serious tracks on there, man. Real track vibe, real personal vibe. A couple, even tracks that I've got out there now, it's like it's got that eerie R&B type vibe to it as well. It's like its own lane. So French Blue, Tell the World's gonna come out soon, and then I'm gonna release my own EP as well, so people get a vibe of me just by myself.
Yeah,
as well. So I'm sure Frost will do the same as well. So yeah, man, just more music,
more work.
The golden year.
But nah, so you are both aware of the quick fire questions round we do at the end.
I watched your podcast, so I'm aware of it, but I didn't know exactly. So it's like quick fires, like you're blazing a rocket launcher at me, bro.
Listen, quick. It's just quick fire. 60 seconds. You answer as many as you can. Answer them right, of course.
Okay.
Answer as many as you can.
I love a little game. Why not?
Why you say answer them right? Like, I hope I answer them right. Like.
Yeah, answer them right.
You're gonna do a ZZ Mills. You drink from the fountain of youth.
No. Okay, no. All right.
I'm hungry.
Cool.
Man.
We got first question. You both ready?
First question, yeah.
All right, cool.
Reggae's on Reggae.
What is the proper term for your funny bone?
I don't know.
Funny bone. Spasm, I don't know.
Humorous. Is the sun is the sun a star or a planet?
Sun's a star.
Star, correct. What is a group of lions called?
Oh, I know it.
Lions Den.
You can say pass.
Pass, yeah.
How many teeth does an adult human have? A pride.
Oh.
How many teeth does an adult human have?
32.
32.
I remember that.
What is the capital of Germany?
Berlin.
How many colours in the rainbow?
Oh wait, no.
It's Berlin.
Oh fuck.
How many colours in the rainbow?
7.
Correct. What year was the moon landing?
1964.
What year was
1969.
Oh,
you went answered. What continent is Australia in?
Oh, I don't know, man.
Asia.
No, correct.
On the bottom right.
Australia or Oceania. What river goes through London?
River Thames.
Yeah.
Yep. How many boroughs in London?
24.
32.
32, yeah. It was,
Who is the current president of USA? Nah, tired, fam.
Yeah, go.
You can't be celebrating, bro. You said this question.
No, I was pissed.
Do you want more bonus question? Why not?
One more bonus question.
This one's worth 10 points. I can get on the leaderboard.
Oh.
Yo, you're on the leaderboard. We'll see where you are.
I'm gonna come back again, Eli. So it's like I can come as a singular and come in as another group.
Nah, in all seriousness, like,
yeah,
I'm proud of you for that work. It's everything that I have been waiting for a long time, and I just hope you keep it up and you keep going and keep striving. And French Blue are waiting. Your own project are waiting.
Yeah,
that's gonna come soon, and you might gonna come back on when that one's out. You guys told the guys where to people listening, watching, where to find you, where to find your stuff, your music.
Playboy Lee on the gram. Player Boy Lee on the gram. 2 E's at the end.
Playboy Lee on the gram. 2 E's at the end.
On me for Insta, FB_noise or NOIZ. Everyone knows my Snapchat. Boy Easy on the low. I remember making that Snapchat in like year 9 when I was late on Snapchat. Everyone said jump on it, man. Snapchat's the thing. So now it's like literally the thing. So yeah, boy_ZI.
You, man, I appreciate you guys coming on. I appreciate you finally producing the streets with something like this, a player's playlist. I honestly think people need to go check it out, and we'll be looking forward to what comes through next, man.
Appreciate it. Man.
People,
for having us as well, man.
Nice love. People, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for listening. Thank you for giving us your time. Have a good morning. Have a good day. Have a good night. Make sure you're following. Make sure you're liking, subscribing, sharing. We appreciate the support. Stay sweet, stay safe, stay street.